Hi there, this is Joanne from TrueAuthenticPower.com from Tapping.me, and I'm also the creator of the program Catapulting to Confidence. So, how much effort do you put into rekindling your joy? And the reason I ask that is because lately I've just been involved in some group activities that there was a lot of push, a lot of, grasping at things, a lot of trying to make things happen, always focusing on have tos and how tos. And I've done the same thing. So I was right there with them when we were talking about this. But I think there's another side of the coin. When you think about how joy can get programmed out of little children. I have a friend who has an 8-year-old and he hates school, as did I, because there was no fun there, at least not for me, not in the way that I needed. And I'm watching like the killing of a spirit. It's kind of like watching his spirit just kind of, oh, you know. I think that happens to a lot of us. Think about it. How much suffering do you hear in religion? How much work is it in school? And so many people complain about it's not really beneficial stuff. Work hard, nose to the grindstone. All of those things program out of us the joy of living. So the question is, how much time do we spend putting it back in? Because if you're depleted, if you're always taking out, and feeling like it's wrong, it's bad, that's not how you're supposed to be, where's the joy in life then? I think a lot of us, me included, spend a lot more time lamenting about the things that are wrong or bad or difficult or the things that we don't want, rather than how much time do we focus on the good, the joyful, the gratitude. And I wanted to do some tapping on that because I think it's really easy for any of us, all of us, at any time to get programmed to the negative instead of to the positive. So I wanted to do this. How do we rekindle our joy, the joy in life? And one of the comments that was made was, you can go to a fun event and connect with somebody or a fun adventure of some kind, a fun to do, and find somebody next to you that you can network with, as well as someone, when you go to a networking event. It doesn't have to have certain rules. If you think it does, though, that's what you'll attract. And it's almost as if we're not supposed to have fun while we're doing the things that we want to accomplish. There's kind of a disconnect there. So I want you to focus on something that you haven't done in a while. Maybe where's the joy? Think about this a little bit. Have you programmed the joy out of your energy? And now let's do some tapping to program in some joy into our energy. I don't think there's enough balance of that. I know there certainly wasn't in my life for a very long time, and at times it still is an imbalance. So let's see if we can reinforce that. So take a deep breath. Tune into your body a little bit. Where's your joy? How do you get it? And let's just start tapping. I'm going to assume you know how to tap. I'm going to start on the karate chop point. If you don't know how to tap, you can go to my intro to tapping /anxiety video. And here we go. I'm also going to say that you're responsible for your own feelings, but hopefully they're going to be so joyful, they're going to overflow to the people around you too. Okay, really, here we go. Even though I've programmed out a lot of joy, some people did it for me. I might have had a lot of happy, joyful energy as a little person, as a little child. And slowly the messages that I got might have been heavy, no fun. Adulthood looked serious. School wasn't so joyful all the time. Or maybe not any of the time. And so I've spent a lot of time on the negative. And I want to spend more time on the positive now. Because I want to love, honor, and respect my life. Even though in a blink, life could pass us by without joy. And sometimes I might feel guilty for feeling joyful. Or maybe they taught me it wasn't okay to be joyful. Be playful or have fun. I love, honor, and accept what I need about joy. Even though there's not been enough joy in my life. And maybe it's I never noticed that I have to focus on it. Think about what brings me joy. Do what brings me fun. Happiness. Feeling lighthearted. Who says you have to settle down when you grow up? I want to love, honor, and respect what I need for joy. Eyebrow. What if I can rekindle my joy? Side of the eye. There's so much focus on the negative and the bad. Under the eye, the fighting against. Under the nose, the struggle and work hard. Chin, but where's the other side of the coin? Collarbone, what if it could be fun and easy? Under the arm, what if I could find spontaneous joy? Wrist, what if I could create spontaneous joy? Top of the head, I wonder what it would mean to rekindle my joy. Eyebrow, I wonder how it would feel. Side of the eye, if I spent as much time on the good. Under the eye, making that a priority. Under the nose, asking for signs. Chin, show me how to have fun while I'm doing this. Collarbone, show me how to have fun and how to enjoy life. Under the arm, rekindling our joy is just out of balance. Wrist, pushing and forcing for what we want. Top of the head, driven towards what we think we're supposed to do. Eyebrow, don't you wonder sometimes if it's backwards? Side of the eye, what if it is backwards? Under the eye, we all seek happiness. Under the nose, but how much time do we spend about it? Chin, how much time do we spend cultivating it? Collarbone, you're not supposed to play as an adult. Under the arm, what if that's just a belief? Wrist, what if the people who stay playful, top of the head, actually have it right? Eyebrow, or have a better way to happiness? Side of the eye, what if the struggle and hard work isn't the way? Under the eye, I want balance. Under the nose, maybe I could even use more towards the happiness side. Chin, because when I think about what I want. Collarbone, isn't happiness and joy part of the end result? Under the arm, so I want to focus on happiness and joy. Wrist, noticing the gratitude I feel. Top of the head, anything that makes me feel good. Eyebrow, that's not illegal. side of the eye that can be playful and fun. Under the eye, I want to be able to cultivate that. Under the nose, I wonder how my life would look. Chin, if I spent more time on the happiness side. Collarbone, and what's right with the people in my path. Under the arm, what's right with the circumstances in my life. Wrist, and flip the switch to more joy and happiness. Top of the head, I'm getting happy just thinking about it. Eyebrow, feeling the joy start to move into my cells. Side of the eye, because my cells turn on and off with joy too. Under the eye, what if I was taught to be so far out of balance? Under the nose, or the people that taught me didn't know how to have fun. Chin, then they couldn't show me. Collarbone, this doesn't have to be a mission and push towards it. Under the arm, but a recognition of kindling my joy. Wrist, and having a good time doing it. Top of the head, maybe life can be much more joyful than I ever knew, starting right now. Now take a deep breath. And notice how you feel. I mentioned the cells in our body because they resonate with the negative. They turn on and off. Genes turn on and off depending on our circumstances in our environment. And we don't necessarily learn that side of the story. I mean, really, a lot of people go through school and it gets, hard work and programming gets programmed in. But where's the joy, the play, the fun, the giggles, that happy energy that kind of automatically comes with kids. So if it got programmed out, then what are you going to do to program it in? If you have an imbalance, how are you going to get the balance back? Well, now you've got to focus on some of that. And I think that's a benefit for all of us because happy people are fun to be around. Happy people bring more joy into the world. Happy people just know how to have a good time. So I hope this helps. I hope you can rekindle your joy. And until our paths cross again next time. Oh, one more thing. If you like this kind of audio, video, explanation, tapping combo, subscribe to my channel. Sign up on my website. There are things that I don't necessarily put here. There are things that I put in my tapping.me membership site that I don't put here. So if you like this kind of stuff and you want more of it, there are avenues to get that. And it's joyful. Till next time. Bye-bye for now.